I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I saw the conversation that happened at the end of the day. I watched like the last 5-10 minutes or whatever to see that, and then I didn't watch any of the community clips about it, and I haven't heard Suspect talk about it. So
Okay.
I'm not really that invested.
No, but past that, like I guess like the whole concept of internal beef and things like that. Like, when would you ever get worried? Like, maybe things is going too far.
It is a weird position to be in because, like, what if one of them were to do something to the other one? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's like on one hand,
you're the boss.
On one hand, it's like, okay, in like a normal work environment, if you thought that there was a chance that one of your employees was planning on fighting one of the other employees,
one person gotta go.
It would just be like such a big deal.
I feel like,
but on here, they were saying it on the like they're basically saying it to each other on the podcast, and it doesn't really feel like it's that out of the ordinary. Yeah. This is the kind of thing like happens semi frequently on here, and it's like, I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know.
Well, like, you see, because well, like, you could have probably, it's not much, right? Like,
I could try to mediate it.
Yeah,
I feel like niggas got at the same time though. If niggas did want to fight, I feel like it shouldn't be that bad of a like an issue because men can fight, and then like, you know.
See, that is the weird part is that
not a fight,
it wouldn't be on camera or nothing.
Right.
It wouldn't be.
But that's the weird part is that this culture, and maybe not my culture, but like clearly their culture, they think it's normal to fight.
Yeah, we fight, bro. We fight,
and
bro,
that makes it different. Where it's like
niggas will fight
in a normal workplace, that could never be part of your culture. Yeah. But it kind of actually already is part of the culture that they grew up in. So they might think that that's a normal.
That'll make shit better sometimes. Like if niggas don't fight, it's just that constant little feud. You know, sometimes when niggas fight, it squashes everything because niggas squabbled it out. All right, cool, you cool, solid. You feel me? And then it will never be talked about again. You feel me? Like, but that's if niggas are that pressed.
I've seen that on Fight on Camera though.
I remember when Hesh and
Hakeem
Hakeem went down the street and they fought.
Yeah,
I just let it happen. I was like,
yeah,
whatever.
That's cool. Let the niggas squabble up. Niggas, sometimes niggas have to do that. It's like it's not necessarily our pride, but it's like it's just it'll bother us if we don't fight about it. You feel me? Like if we don't fight it out, it'll just kind of like linger in my head the whole time. Like it'll be.
But employees fighting is different though. Now, like,
yeah, but them niggas know each other though.
No, they don't.
I thought T-Rell brought Suspect. Oh,
he did.
Yeah,
but they without knowing them though.
Just
they knew each other like normal, knowing each other around LA type
shit. Okay. That makes sense. I thought they were like knew each other like past that.
I mean, so I'm like, okay, so here's kind of like where things maybe can go left. If, for example, there's new people come on, right? And like, for example, like by now, everybody already knows like my temperament, AD's temperament, T-Rell's, Adam's, yours. You feel me? We know each other, and we have a report to where like it's a conversation, and and it's done.
Yeah.
But if new niggas come on, it's
because that was the weird thing when they were fighting. Is I was thinking like, well, does it matter? Like, does it matter if Suspect is on the Monday show and T-Rell is on the Wednesday show and they hate each other? Which, like, let's say that was the case. Mm-hmm. Like, is that even any of my fucking business? Like, does everybody have to get along in order to be on the podcast? Mm-hmm. Obviously, like, we decided a long time ago that the Crip Mac situation was too much, right?
Yeah.
Like, that the Crip Mac thing, he just, like, kind of couldn't really, like, be on the channel the same way that T-Rell was, because if they see each other, it's going to be some crazy-ass shit, right? Yeah. But it's, like, an open question. Like, does everybody have to get along? Because right now, it's like everybody gets along, big friend group, but, like...
It would be weird if niggas didn't get along, though. We kind of do want to get along, like...
Yeah.
We're all, in the
As
same
new hosts
place.
come, though, like...
How likely is it that everybody's going to get along in the long run?
Like, for example, if let's say, like, Adam like starts hiring, let's say, like, ops, right?
See,
it's gonna be beef, nigga.
I'm not for the record. I'm not trying to like hire exclusively in the realm of people who have ops. So we could hire a lot of people who are not like on that type of time.
Let's
later. You out of here? Yeah. Ooh, vacay boys.
You have weed? Got A?
Yeah.
No. He's gonna walk for fucking 10 minutes across the office. When my food gets here, what should I do? He just knows that it's coming. Okay. Well, just tell him that there's some food coming, I guess.
But nah, man, I am kind of proud of like how you handle these things, right? Like you try not to be overbearing and try to, right? Like kind of
I
just.
know, but what if that comes back to get me at some point?
How though?
What if
me and Vel worked out our issues?
Well, what if somebody fucking does something violent to the other one?
I was finna hang this nigga Flacco in the alley.
What if someone does something violent to somebody else?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I was just like ignoring it or avoiding it.
Well, I feel like you would know once things get like, for example, if it would have went past this week, that's when things is getting out of control.
That makes sense.
And that's when you
how long it lasts,
right?
I would just say niggas got to squabble, but it's not fair for T-Rell to fight. It's not even.
That's
in the
what
question.
I'm saying.
It's
yeah,
not even in the question.
Yeah.
See that, and that's the reason why the fucking fighting thing is so stupid. Is because it's like, yeah, some people are tougher than other people.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck does that prove?
I'm just saying. All I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna tell no nigga fuck your mama if I'm not expecting him to want to fight me, my nigga. If I'm talking like that, I'm gonna be ready to back that shit up. I'm not gonna be like fuck your mama and not be ready to fight, my nigga. That's fighting words. Those are literal fighting words. We're fighting,
and that's why, and that's why we have to address the fact at some point, probably on Tuesday, of what is going on when you have somebody like fucking AD and Pun just basically like getting T-Rell drunk and then hyping him up to fucking.
Yeah.
I mean,
are you saying they
preyed on
T-Rell?
I mean, there's some pretty obvious behavior there that to me just seemed like over the line. Like they got him drunk as fuck and then they got him to say crazy shit on stream for content. That's 100% what happened, right?
But how do you like?
Yeah, 100%. You're right.
I guess put the blame on that.
No, I mean, for sure, he has to take the blame, too, because he took the drinks and he fucking...
Yeah, you can't
They were all at the blast house, though. They were all drunk.
And you the bigger person, too. You got to be the bigger person. You can't be talking like that, nigga, because some niggas don't... It's just...
Dude, he knew he fucked up, like, immediately.
You can't be talking like that,
like,
bro.
Like, that night, like, he hit me up, and he knew that it was all bad.
Yeah, bro. That shit out.
So, for me, it's like... I would understand, like, for example, I feel like the predatory behavior may have taken a play if they were sober and he was drunk, but if they were all kind of just drunk and fucking around,
I mean, it doesn't matter if they're drunk or not because AD doesn't even drink. Fucking, but it's just I don't know. I mean, I just thought that shit was lame because like it felt like they kind of like took advantage of T-Rell. I don't think they realized what they were doing, but
yeah, man.
I don't know. I just thought I didn't like the way it played out.
Man,
I get accused of being the fucking spicy guy on here, right? But I even thought like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I don't know.
Well, but okay, so like when you, I guess, was watching, was you like, yo, this is content gold or?
Well, I didn't even see it. I just read what everybody said about it.
No, but like afterwards, like, were you like, okay, this is content gold or this is something that we probably don't want to repeat too often?
I just didn't think. I thought it was just fucking lame that he was like that drunk. And that he was saying shit that realistically is like serious shit.
Yeah.
And that they like thought it was super funny to get him to do that.
And for me, like, as far as like, I'm thinking about politics and like my motorcycle club and shit. Like, when I'm with my motorcycle club and we're out at motorcycle events and shit, it is like completely against the law for any of us to beef with each other, like, in front of people, you know? Like, so I feel like that should.
But they weren't beefing with each other.
But just starting problems.
Well, okay.
Like, we can't argue with each other out on the scene in front of other people and shit. We can't be out there beefing with each other. So I feel like at the end of the day, we all need to be on the same page.
Some of that is inevitable, but then like it was just being like hyped up.
It just makes us look weak. You feel me? Like when we start beefing with each other, that shit's like